안녕하세요, 여러분. Tony입니다. Hello, everyone. It's Tony. So the girls of Pixy are finally making their first ever comeback with their first ever mini album and chapter 2 at that to their continuation of their Pixie journey being titled chapter 2 Bravery, or for the mini album it's actually just titled Bravery. With it comes their title track, their music video being titled Let Me Know. Now if you didn't know already, Pixie released a debut title track being titled Wings. If you haven't checked it already, it has like a bit of like almost like a creepy, ominous like concept, a bit of a darker concept, very unique girl group concept that I would add. So really something that I was keeping my eyes out to see what they would do for this comeback. And from what I heard very quickly from their teaser, it seems like they're following in that, but they're keeping it more now, I think, a bit more to girl crush stylings. So I'm really curious to see what they've done since we last saw them. So with that being said, if you want to check out my reaction to Wings, it'll be linked in the description box below. But with that being said, let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. Let's get into Let Me Know. Okay, I haven't seen this one all out now. Okay, interesting. That's cool. Like I've never seen that before from any K-pop group. Them using all of them to lift somebody up and then just to have it as start. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That being said, I like the kind of like guitar influence here, a little bit like almost a Western feel. This is not what I was expecting. Wow. I'm sorry, but when you think Pixie, you do not think like, okay, yes, I think when you think Pixie, you think like more angelic, like what we're getting here, like. But what I was expecting was kind of like a dark kind of like thing from their concept, like this, but like, you know, really like in your face. And like the fact that the Rottweiler here, usually you would see them being like depicted as like the attack dogs, the kind of aggressive ones, but they're all being super soft here. That's a big shock to me. I like the melody. I like how she comes with the come on, manja, nanja, kada. Very beautiful harmonization. Ooh. Okay, they're picking up. A little bit, it's like a bit of swaggy girl crush vibe, but like with the brightness of like almost spring and summer. Very nice. Again, different sound that I'm not used to, like composition. Oh, this has like that grand feeling. It's alright? They use a lot the idea of having background vocals in them and be a bit deeper to emphasize almost like a depth to their voices, to have a bit more of like to have that high tone kind of really shine through. This is the Pixie I know. Let me know. Oh, Poison Ivy? Evil. I think that this is so cool because it almost shows like almost like this scene in particular reminds me of G-Friend Apple. Maybe it's just because they just disbanded, unfortunately. But besides the point, this is really cool because it shows like almost, I feel like, because Wings was a very kind of like almost very young girl group song, I would say. Even though it had that dark concept, I still felt like it had a very kind of like youthful energy to it. Here it feels like they've kind of like evolved by like a year or two already and gone a bit more of a mature type of sound already. Very cool. Their charisma is a lot different from Wings. Oh. This reminds me, I like this scene. Again, using background vocals in the back to like really emphasize, but then don't use it all the time. Just spitting. Wasn't she also a vocalist? Damn, she's vocalist and rapper. Ow! I like that little ad. She's spitting rhymes super fast. Cheat. I like how she's like cheat. Like, you know, that's what. vocals there. Oh, their choreo is so interesting. What? Like this too, from the feet thing to now this, that's really intricate still because you don't realize it, but crossing the hands like that's pretty difficult to like figure out with everybody, especially sitting down. Oh, they really upped the choreo. Very intricate choreo. I really like the drop grows on you a lot. I'm noticing the little details. So that when they build up, you're gonna hear a deep. It almost sounds like demonic. It's like no. I just want to know. You're gonna hear like a bit of like more of a demonic. The drop isn't as deep as you think, but it's really like satisfying to an extent also. I love the percussion here. Ooh! I remember in Wings, she was also really smooth with the dancing also, her in particular. In here, she just like slides in. Woo! I really love the concept, like the visuals of this comeback. Ooh, a piano section with the guitar, kind of reminiscent of like when the other girl was in the garden, a bit more softer, a bit like less electronic. And oh, we're coming back to the same like use of the the legs for the chair. Cool. I like how we're kind of like bring it full circle. Ooh, beautiful voice. Oh, she had red hair last comeback too, no? Did you? Ooh. Just replay that again one more time, okay? Oh, I like how they transitioned that into the drop. Honestly, let me know which one is your preference. Is it Wings or is it Let Me Know? Personally, Let Me Know hits harder for me. I think that's overall just a more kind of like full song that I can enjoy. I will be honest, Wings, like the creepy opening is what turns me off sometimes from it. Like I skipped like the first like 10 seconds so I get over the talking, the creepy talk, like the almost like cult chanting. Boy, let me know, boy. Let me know, boy. I like how grand it feels because of all of the percussion. Very nice. Oh, is that the tree? Is that the tree that we saw at the beginning? I think this is the tree, right? This must be the tree that they lit on fire. I think there's an ending part because it seems like there's like almost 30 seconds left. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Oh, it's like a chrysalis. This CG is a bit questionable, but you know, I gotta hand it to them for doing it. It's good. It's okay. It's not the worst. No, I'm kidding. I really heavily enjoyed everything of this video. It was really fun to see like the evolution of this group in particular, just because of where they started with the Wings. Wings being kind of like that almost demonic kind of style, with that idea of like a bit kind of like almost to the extent I think the closest group would be maybe a dream catcher, but then to that extent very different in their concept and everything. And now kind of like playing off of that, they're now taking a bit like of a lighter step and then also mixing that duality of going Pixy being the light thing that we usually imagine associate to it, with the Pixy that we know the group here doing a bit more of like that girl crush concept, now doing a bit of the kind of like sexy but at the same time mature and also kind of like badass kind of vibes. I really enjoyed this song in particular a lot more than Wings, I think, in my personal opinion. I'd love to get your thoughts in the comment section below for that as well. Which one did you prefer, Let Me Know or Wings? And to that extent, if you want to check out my reaction to Wings, you can find it in the description box below. So hopefully you do check it out. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. 감사합니다. And as always, if you have any comments, questions, or simply want to talk, feel free to leave in the comment section below, and I'll get to you as soon as possible. With that being said, guys, been Tony. 안녕히 계세요. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video. 안녕.